Hi guys, welcome back to more X4 with the EVE Online mods. Anyway, not too much has happened. We're just flying back across Amarr space. Marines needed, and then a bunch of escorts. That's fine. So we have a little bit more money. All I've done is really, I think I let it run for like a half an hour. You've sold one thing, great, but you got 344,000 for it. You guys sold one thing in the last while and got that much, and then you've been making a lot of sales. And then I've done a couple of little missions, but nothing crazy. I also bought a Discover. He's just gonna make sure that we have all of that mapped out. That is all that we've been doing. And actually, before I leave here, go to the faction rep and buy some blueprints. This mission though, turn to normal order for 400,000. Okay, we'll do that first. I did also apply the actual Amarr paint scheme to this fighter, so you can see it's a little bit shinier. Gold. Yeah, still very early game. I'm going to get my stations starting as soon as possible. We'll push forward, get into the actual faction ships.
Unknown ship.
Hey Top Cat 1, how you doing? Alright, we're at 16 with Amarr at the moment.
Unknown ship, unknown ship, unknown ship, unknown ship.
Up all as well. Well, I didn't know what I wanted to do today, so hence no stalker for the moment.
Laser tower.
Getting wrecked here. Rather not lose this fighter to fecking a bunch of laser towers, but I think I'm going to. Crap, I am actually going to die here. Yep, we're dead. God damn it. That was terrible. Oh, and they... Okay. I was going to ask, do they target pods? They do. Well done. The autosave was at 13:39. The other save was later. Cool. Good start. I guess we don't do that mission to start. Go buy the blueprints. If they didn't destroy the pod, we would have just taken that on the chin, but obviously they killed us. David, when I was looking up the types of missiles in the game, that the smart missiles when fired will jump to pods when the ship... Oh really? Didn't know that.
Amarr shipyard.
Yeah, we'll head to the shipyard. We don't have the rep to buy anything yet. We need capital ship license. We're only at plus 16, so we'll get that soon enough. I've gone to the rep and you can't actually, you don't get a promotion ceremony. I was wondering about, and that's when I went in here and just double checked something. Looks like we automatically get that, which is fine. I don't like the Minotaur. I don't like the Cerberus either, but the difference on them. Well, that would be 4 million for that. Use all beams. Yeah, the smart missile doesn't care about flares and switch to another enemy. Yeah, that's good though. I haven't played vanilla-esque in a long time, so kind of forget what all the missiles do. And then of course we're not actually using vanilla missiles either. Or a vanilla missile launcher. Yeah, let's see if we can get like a solar power plant up and running, just something really simple. Yeah, we're gonna start with X4. I don't know what we'll do after. Oh yeah, I get you. No, they're just, you're a hostile, they'll shoot you. You're just the next hostile in the area. But the rep. It's all good, it happens. Not Iron Man. So yeah, if you go into your licenses, I bought the police license and that's 10 million, so I'm not buying that yet. Right. Should probably get graphene. I should probably get the energy cells that I said I was going to get. Right, that's half our money. So I'm just going to get those two for now. 243, 247 for the XL. Okay. We are going to be pumping out whatchamacallit, ships later on. Right, I want to cross it. I'll just get these three here. That's fine.
Good luck out there.
Indeed. Oh yeah, we're at a shipyard, not a wharf. That's right. There, dude, over there. I am not going to walk over there, obviously. Go to the trader's corner first. Security slicer is illegal though, isn't it? Good with that.
Can I help?
Buy all my stuff. Buy all my stuff. I'm gonna buy more of them.
Good luck out there.
Real quick question, is there a difficulty level in this game that can be changed or set before starting? No, not really.
She.
What you could do is get mods that will maybe change. I don't know if they're actually around, if they change how much damage you take, so on and so forth. But other than that, no, there's no real difficulty. Just the sandbox. Yeah, there's nothing really. The difficulty is kind of the starting situation you put yourself in. That's kind of the way they rate it, is like, oh, this is a hard start, this is a, you know, an intermediate start and an easy start. It's how many enemies you have, how close you are to the Xenon and stuff like that. Kind of how it works. Amarr. 100% sunlight. Okay, lots of silicon. That's good. Shaven. Oh wait, Ashab. 160% sunlight. Shaven is 120. Yeah, it's basically the starts just give you, well, obviously a different starting point, but it's kind of up to you where you take that. 80% sunlight in there. We haven't been in there yet. Sarum Prime. 110. So it looks like we're gonna build in yeah, we're gonna build a solar power plant in Ashab. Down here. There's one there. One there. Throw one over here. Oof. 1.7 million is the base license fee. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's more dependent on your start. And then once you get dropped in, it's basically in sandbox. There, we'll head, I guess we'll head back into like Commonwealth space like we were going to.
Engaged.
We won't take a laser tower mission just yet again. Could go with the red. I don't know. I think we'll stick with that as our base skin. Cannot wait to be rocking a fleet of these. I wish the apocalypse was in here. But we're probably going to start with an Omen or an Oracle. Oracle kind of seems nuts. You unlock the PHQ first mission line. I didn't have been using it as the last on my start options. Do the map and the money you start with. My problem is the Xenon are really active on all my maps. Less than 1 hour gameplay, they took over 3 sectors. In what area? Because they are active in a few areas at the start. And sometimes it takes the actual empires a little while to push back. If you don't like the Xenon, I would suggest you could get a mod just to remove them.
Oracle.
There are definitely mods out there because a lot of people don't like the Xenon. Sometimes they are too aggressive. The Eye is a very powerful ship in the base game. They can push. Every time you start the game, there's a random seed, which kind of places. I know it places a lot of non-specific stations. So some of the stations will always be there, but a lot of the random stations and so on are placed. I don't know if it does fleets. Normally, probably just don't have a chance to build up a rep with a faction in the bottom left. They always take it over. Bottom left. What do you mean? Yeah, so these are the mods. The pink?
Entering system. Ernal.
Oh really? They take over all of that? Are you like, do you really need to be with that faction? Because you could be with that faction. They're offshoots of each other. They're both Paranid. If you're just after their ships and stuff, you could go with the Paranid over here. That's interesting because the HOA are like they're at war with Antigone, they're at war with the Paranid, and then they have a pretty major Xenon threat there. Yeah, well that's it, man. Yeah, exactly, just to explore. But yeah, if you're interested in that faction, they're slightly different to this faction. They're the more stable one, I guess, if the Xenon are being aggressive, because like these link in. I don't think, or maybe they do link in there. I did go on a little wander, so I've linked this Xenon system here. You can go straight from Amarr space all the way over. I'm presuming that that's going to link over to Minmatar space. Then we're able to get down there and do stuff. They nuke the whole faction. Really? That's the thing. It's
Autopilot. Disengage.
they've always been strong. They've always held. For at least a good while anyway in my games. Alright. I'm gonna get in here and see if the Amarr are fighting the Xenon so that we can pick up stuff. I love the Geddons hanging around the gates. We have a Star Wars mod. We have an EvE. Well, partially done EvE mod. We just need Star Trek.
Entering system. Argus Ravine.
A lot of building going on in here, actually. So Amarr building down here, and then you have the Argon, who they're not at war with, so that's good. They did attack that station, but I don't think it went well.
Xenon defense platform.
I'm holding out till Tuesday. My friend of mine is going to give me a DLC for the game. Oh, nice one. Oh, all the DLC for the game. Oh, that's gonna open it up hugely, and there's gonna be a lot of story missions and things for you to do, which is good. A very nice friend. You mean Cradle of Humanity? Yeah, the Terran ones are good. The Terrans, the early campaign in the Terran side is decent. One thing I'll say about the campaigns is don't feel like you need to progress and go on and do the next part straight away. That's not how the campaigns are designed. Even if it tells you, oh, you have to do this before this happens, most of the time you have lots and lots of time to build up your economy and your ships and so on, because you're going to want them for a lot of them. Yeah, you don't need to rush off to do anything in X4. And I'd advise anyone, just don't feel like you need to rush off and do the next part of the campaign straight away. Like, there's one of the later campaigns, and one of the goals is, yeah, get 4 billion credits. Like, okay. Was it 4 or was it 8 billion? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I did them. The Boron campaign as well, actually, would be a good introductory campaign. But their ships are different. They don't use a lot of the weaponry and so on as of the other factions. A lot of trade going on here. Great.
Sonra, Bank Wyvern, Mineral.
Scaleplate actually sent in a ship into Sarum Prime. Boom. Oh, kept it spinning.
Entering system. Airnoff.
Let me reorientate myself. Okay. Yeah, you were saying about the wharf. Yeah, you want to get a good idea of what the wharf needs, resources wise, and then wouldn't be too much of a problem. Just a small one, nothing too big. Well, a wharf in itself, if you're going to make it self-sufficient, is going to be a lot of work in that. I wonder, does it show here if I go in? Excuse me. Let's say a fighter in Ares. So yeah, the hull itself will be energy cells and hull parts. The thing about the wharf is, if you're going to be building ships for other people, you're not just building the hull. You're building that hull, and then stop the ship. Then you're building the engines. You're going to need engine parts, antimatter converters, and energy cells as well. You're going to need all of these things to build a ship. Same thing there, right? Shield generators. You need your shield components and field coils. Then you have your weapons. Am I being blind? weapons. Like if you go here, you're going to need advanced electronics and weapon components. Yeah, everything for the ship. But what I'm saying is, if you want to make a self-sufficient wharf as your first factory, there's going to be a lot to it. That's all I'm saying. You know what? You don't see many Abaddons rolling around. I've seen one. That's the end goal? Yeah, I'd start out making a couple of small stations. Personally.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Importance first impressions. Deliver 3 fine meals. No.
Unknown station.
Another silicon refinery. So many stations around, it's crazy. Go do the loop again. This loop, not the Commonwealth one. Let's see if we can get a couple more missions in Amarr space, because I need to get to 20 plus. While we're doing that, then our guys are making us decent money in the background. 3 miners working away. We'll start be a little station for farm energy cells, for example. Everyone needs it. Yeah, exactly. And then when you're deciding where to put that, if you just right click on the background here with no ship selected or anything, you want to go in here and check out the sunlight. Hey Rich Flow, how you doing? Which is why we're going to a shab to make our solar power plant. This is 160% sunlight compared to Amarr, which is 100. And there's places like, is it Jupiter? I can spell. Oh, never mind, I don't have it. Part of Sol. There we go. Like Venus is 190%. Uranus is 2%. Where the sun don't shine.
Entering system. Thorum Prime.
Saturn, Pluto is all far away, and then you go to like Mercury, 680% sunlight in Mercury. Then Earth obviously is your standard. As close to the sun as you can. Yep, there you go, Mercury. Will create 7 times, well, basically 7 times as many energy cells as anywhere else in the solar system. Then, of course, it's the other thing you have to realize is your managers and your pilots are not going to be specifically skilled unless you can get like seminars for them and click the right buttons. So Amanda here,
Can I help?
you need a seminar because you're terrible.
Sir?
Is now nearly a 1-star manager, and let's say yeah, we have a 2-star pilot in the drill. So if I was to assign the drill to the station, that might have a range of 2 jumps for trading and stuff. When they skill up, they'll get more You have to keep that in mind if you're going to set up like a solar power plant. Like that. If you set up a solar power plant in Mercury, it is only connected to Venus. It's not connected here. And also then this is counted as one. So with that being counted as one sector. But if you only have a range of 2, you're going 1 jump, 2 jumps. But your traders, they're on the minimum and only have a 2 jump range. They'll only be going to stations in Venus and Mars. That's not going to stop the AI sending people to buy it off you. If that was, I do the trade runs and let them do what they can. Oh yeah, you can do that. But again, like the AI will buy off you as well, so you don't have to do it all yourself.
Shield component factory.
Actually, yeah, that's where we I helped destroy a freighter that was scale plate packed.
Autopilot disengaged.
I was gonna say there's nothing out that side of the
Unknown state.
system. There definitely is, because that guy just flew out there. These systems are huge. Oh yeah, look there. Well, as you can see, mining will do it. Not exactly the Invidium, because that's a little bit rarer, but I'm just letting him do that. He is an elite captain that we picked up. But if you can get a silicon miner, so get into a system that has silicon in it with a refinery, they can make you pretty passive income. Pretty good passive income. Why isn't it showing all of your things? That's right, I have QWERTY's extra. So he's made us 900,000 since we bought him. Okay, I haven't actually messed around with these menus, so this is actually great. This guy's made us 3.3 million. Done 31 trades and he's made us 3.3 million. He's done 3 trades and made us 1 million. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention. No, there's no jump drive in X4. They changed it up. You now have travel drive. Yeah, no jump drives at all. What is that stuff? Actually, I'm just thinking that must be more recent because I destroyed the freighter a long time ago, so that should have all gone. Yeah, you have to craft the Seda, yeah, which can be kind of annoying. If you're going to be using Seda, it can be kind of annoying. Oh, they are under attack. They were under attack. Excuse me.
Atram. Mineral.
Or were they under attack by Xenon?
Container.
Programmable field array, I'll take it. Am I playing with a HOTAS? No. Just mouse and keyboard. I don't own a HOTAS. Let's go down this way. I just want to see what's going on here. You can see there's a bit of loot on the radar. Has the station been hacked or something? Yeah, I generally don't use Seda much anyway in X4. Go on to the next system. What is that? Food rations. I wonder, did a pirate hack that station? And are they around? I want. So we need another 600,000. Oops. Plasma conductors and quantum tubes. So yeah, I would think there's a pirate in the system. It's kind of the only reason all those resources would be laying out there. Goes on our system. Yeah, we'll start out with a bit of X4. We might switch over to Starsector later. Or, well, probably Starsector. Let's see what the story is. We have our Star Wars run going in that game. Only one escort mission in the area. Oh, wait a minute. Worthwhile investment. Can't do that right now. Could find a lockbox. It's not worth that much, but it would be worth the rep.
I knew I could count on
God.
System. Ashab.
See where it is?
Entering system. Shaven.
So the thing with the travel drive and Seda is when Seda is active, the AI has to do all the calculations at, what is it, 5 times speed? The travel drive is what, roughly 10 times the speed of your regular ship, and then capital ships are faster in travel drive than smaller ships. It's because, like, because of the vastness of the map and there not being any jump drives, it's the fact that, like, with the living economy, because the economy is not simulated, at least for the most part. If, we'll say, the shipyard here needs resources and the only person that can get them resources is over here, they do still have to physically fly all the way over there to get them that resources. Whether you're in system or not, it's going to be simulated that they're flying across that system. That's what the travel drive is for. So that big freighter can go into travel drive across the system and not take 20 minutes. And then it also means that everything else doesn't have to be sped up just to get one thing somewhere. Just realized I don't have a hand laser. And that's a 4-lock one. Okay. What we're going to do is pop you onto group 2. This'll go well. Strapped with explosives too. Nice. Oh, it's over there a bit. Maybe it's not that one I want then. Which one are you? Oh, they're all over that side. This is an issue. I think this one was closer. It's the one beside the cockpit I want. Okay, it's the one beside the cockpit I have. Currency that would apply to you. It would also speed up the AI ships as they travel from sector to sector, but has no effect on the station cooldown. But I'm talking about ship travel. I'm not talking about stations. Data would speed up everything. A travel drive just speeds up the transition of the ship that it's attached to. Talking about two different things now. Don't like that angle. There we go. Okay, we have to find another one.
Unknown object.
Targeting. Oh, well, when trying to unlock a lockbox, do not target it. Targeting it will put the pip on the center. That's a better rotation altogether, I hope. Oh, hold on, it's locked onto the center. I think the game is being very kind to me here. Oh, damn it. Oh good, you don't have to bring him back to the station anymore? Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Did it get any rep at all? No. Looks... Do another... escort, but don't really want to do that. 1.68 million, we nearly have enough to buy the license to build the station. What's going on up here?
Magnetar, gas, Vanguard. Magnetar, gas, Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
Magnetar, gas, Vanguard.
Any out of place ships around here? Because that's a lot of stuff just out there. Or maybe they're just, are they mining?
Magnetar, gas, Vanguard.
Yes, they are mining. Okay, I want to make it over here.
Requesting permission to dock.
Autopilot engaged.
You're enabled. We're not going to change anything there. I've never messed around with workforces at all. We're not going to do anything there. Oh, okay, so we're not Defender yet. That's why we only have the escort missions, we don't have these. Any trade or war subscription. So if we get the trade subscription for 10 million, we can start getting the new missions, okay. Okay. We go here. We are a defender. Yeah, okay, we are a defender. Plus 10. When we get to plus 20, get access to the large ships, right?
Entering system. Ashab.
We did 3 assaults against the pirates. Couple of laser towers belonging to Duke's Buccaneers, Kurakami, and 2 discoverers. Oh, wait. I knew there was one around.
Lisk. Autopilot disengaged.
Knew there was an enemy around. All those beams. He's gonna get melted.
Deep space. What do you want? Are you making a joke? Yes, you command. Stop your attack.
I'd love if we got the kill on that. That'd be hilarious.
Danger.
A bit of damage from that explosion, that's fine. I knew there was a pirate around.
Container.
Curious, does this connect over somehow? That would be interesting. Came in and was hitting the silicon refinery.